Is there anything? This looks interesting. This wasn't obviously working like this. What was that? Something flashed up saying pick lock. Hang on, there. Oh, that's got to be... There's got to be a door underneath that or something then. Weird. Servitor bots. Let's go and chat to this chap.
This is Werewolf Wally. Ow!
Glad to see you back, Rangers.
What was that all
Cleaned
about?
up the worst of the mess in your absence. Now, what can I help you with?
Now that's a good voice for voiceover. These volunteers you mentioned, where are you getting them from?
Well, I've got friends in the Marshals, the Patriarch's Palace Guard, and some local militias. They've always got more folks wanting to sign up than they have positions for. So I asked my pals to send over everybody on their waiting lists. Now, some of these folks may be less than top grade for sure, but most will be solid recruits, ready and willing to learn. You'll have to pick and choose.
Let's see. If you're going to be our chief of security, we want to know more about you. Do we?
Happy to tell you what you need to know.
This wasn't the guy who was locked up then. You served with the Patriarch for so long, you must like him.
I do indeed. Some folks can't get past his brusque ways, but that's just the impatience of a man who knows what's right, dealing with fools who don't. He cares too deeply about the well-being of the people of Colorado to let political courtesy slow him down. Of course, you'll hear a lot of folk condemning him for hurting this group or that group with his decisions, but the way I see it, they should be glad it wasn't them who had to make the choice.
So what's your story?
Well, came here with my folks when I was a kid, and was a young man when Saul was trying to unite the families and make Colorado a state. I got behind him right away. He had leader written all over him, even back then. I've served at his side ever since, fighting against the monster army, consolidating power here in town, helping him expand our borders.
What Mr. Greatsky means is that he played a key role in many of the Patriarch's greatest victories, and he had no small part in making Colorado what it is today.
You're too kind, Darius.
He sounds a bit like the voice actor that voiced Sid in Gears Tactics, didn't he? Hey, Pant, how's it going? Borat 2 filming is completed. Oh, no. The world is not ready for such a film. It isn't. Are you kidding me? Or is that actually a thing that's happening?
Well, the fighting's never really ended. Trying to hold it all together is a constant struggle. This business with his children is just the latest in a long line of troubles.
I'll have to go and research the voice actor for this. Goodbye.
I'll be here.
Not really interested. Truth be told. Not in listening to his old stories. Maybe later, when we come back and we find there's something else needs to do.
I'm Austin. I'm new.
Hey,
Welcome
Piranha
aboard. Where are you from?
Oh, around.
Who's this? Who's
Me
talking?
too. We all are here.
Okay, let's just move out of the way. I'm not using the new mic. I'm still using the AKG mic, which is my streaming mic. It's got a couple of particular properties that make it perfect for me to stream. Absolutely perfect. And I probably wouldn't stream without this mic. It's the only one I've found that does exactly what I want it to. The one you're referring to. Oh, let me get that. Can I get that on the camera? There you go. That one is a Shure KSM32. It's a very expensive mic. I'm not entirely sure I'm keeping it yet. It might. Sounds better without that on, but that's just to keep dust off and stuff. It might go back. We don't know yet. It's good. It's better than what I was using, the Shure SM7B. It accentuates a couple of sort of tones in my voice that I'm not 100% happy with. So we're still thinking of that one. We shall see. Circle is complete. 2020. COVID, firestorms, global warming, and Borat 2. Yeah, okay. That is the end of the world is coming. I sound louder, but you've routed your PC sound through Alexa and line speaker. Oh, okay, so that sounds pretty cool. Get surround sound now. I haven't changed any volume or anything on this setup. This streaming setup is separate to my voiceover setup. Yes, let's travel. I want to go back to town. We need to see someone at the apartments, and there's some other quests. We're going to look at the quest log and figure out which is the one we actually want. And we can just go and have a drive around in the wild. That might be cool as well. But we'll try and do some story quests first. Pretty sure I haven't changed anything that should affect my volume. Unless I've hit a button by accident. I can. A great thing about my setup, without touching any software, I can just crank the volume up. Which kills it, obviously. We don't need it that high. Or I can equally so just crank it down. Hear me. And there's loads of other strange effects. Like, for example... Ooh, should we play with some knobs? Let's play with some knobs. Let's play with... What's this one do? This is... We can make it really bright and trebly. So you can hear all the sparkle in my voice and all the things that I don't want you to hear. All the defects in it as well. And at the same time, we can make it really bassy and boomy to the point where it's actually uncomfortable to listen to. And if we turn both up, we can get both. And we can go extreme as well and get all sorts of weird sounds coming out of the microphone that I would never, ever recommend anyone play with. So I just turned all that off because I don't think it actually helps whatsoever. There's loads of other cool things we can play with on here. What can we do? We can turn a compressor all the way up so it really heavily compresses the signal. That should make it sound a little bit different. I'm messing... Yeah, it is a condenser mic, the one I've got. Oh crap, I can't remember where that was before now. I'll have to get the photograph out. Yeah, this is my DBX286. It's a channel strip which does compression and noise gating, and there is some EQ. It can enhance signals. I don't find it helps whatsoever. But it's there to play with. And loads of other cool features which I really like playing with. 2003 called. They want their retail mic noise back. They should all be back to normal now, I hope. But I love playing with audio and recording. I love playing with microphones. Absolutely love it. It's become it's a hobby. It's not just something that I use for YouTube and Twitch anymore. I absolutely love it and fascinated by vocal recording and vocal mics and things. I really enjoy it. But not that noise. I hate that noise. So let's take a look at the... I'm going to have to stop going onto that screen. It's going to bore my brain out. The full house we're kind of working at. And welcome guest. This was one we've got. Talk to Gideon Ray's in Broadmoor Heights. Big Trouble in Little Vegas. Oh, I haven't been back to the sheriff. Right. Ah, well, this might make a difference. Where is said sheriff? I think she's in here. My gnome in the party. That is actually Dark Beast from Twitch chat.
You're a barrel of monkeys, huh?
Come on, answer the question.
All right. Burn. You're gone faster, and free cremation so your family saves a few bucks on the funeral.
Drowned in chocolate pudding for me.
Mic noise.
Okay.
In my... Are you saying it was there from the start? Or are we saying the Dark Beast was there from the start? Suddenly I've gone halfway into a conversation, and now I'm worried. Is there a load of like noise in the stream? There shouldn't be. I haven't left anything back there. Sounds fine. Good. I'm paranoid now. I shouldn't have played with it all. I probably just ruptured Pan's eardrums. Dark Beast was there from the start. Yeah. Yes, he was. Or she was, I should say. As one of the characters I rolled the game up with. Right, let's go and find the sheriff.
Nice to see the city back to life, huh?
Yeah.
Is it?
People are shopping, building. Well, rebuilding.
Here they are.
There's my gnome.
That was one hell of a sneaky way to get Brygo to surrender. Round of applause for the Rangers, Marshals.
A sneaky way? I mean, we tried to blow him up with a rocket launcher, as I remember.
I hear you keeping Brygo in Ranger lockup, and I won't say I ain't disappointed. I wanted him here. But at least that shitty nightclub is shut down. Now folks will know what'll happen if they lay hands on a marshal. Your lawkeeper's after my own heart.
Nice.
Around here,
Ooh.
we always remember who our friends are.
Machine gun turrets. I like the sound of that.
Now, I said I'd owe you a favor if you took care of this for me, and I meant it. Thing is, Delgado owes you too, big time. So I'm sending him over to your base to manage your armory. He'll take good care of you.
Yes, we've got an armory manager. Excellent. He might find a great big bomb in there.
Thanks again, Rangers. You ever need my help, you know where to rustle me up.
Still, not my problem, is it now? How many skills can the main character have? This is quite interesting. Because I've pressed the wrong button. But you can spend your points however you want in any of the skills. Any of them. But what's worth noting is that they get more expensive. Like the first 3 pips take 1 skill point each. And then I'm assuming the next 3 take 2 each. Actually, yeah, upgrade costs 2 to go up in there. And then beyond that, they get more expensive. So that's why when we find skill books... I've pressed on the wrong thing, but these add an instant 1 pip to your skill bar. And as John, I think I got the name right this time, from YouTube pointed out, he said, save those until you need to increase one of those expensive skill point blocks where it costs 3 or 4 points to upgrade, because this will do it for the same cost without wasting a skill point. So excellent tip, and I'm going to try and remember that. I've got to try and remember which books I've got. So Dark Beast has just leveled up. Dark Beast is our melee dwarf. I'm sure I leveled him up not so long ago, actually. What would be good? Strength is always good, but then these other things are good. Oh, hang on. Strength. +1 strength, and then they can wear the new armor as well. We've got some strength 5 armor. Now we've got 3 points to spend. Melee combat is always good. There's a lockpick I can't do. Was there anything else that I was thinking this character needs to upgrade? No, I don't think so. There's always some skill you want which isn't quite at the right level. But lockpicking, whichever I upgrade, I'm not going to get the next one. Hardass, just having 3. We've got another character with Hardass at the moment. I can leave that. I'm going to do the lockpicking, and we'll save it, and we're going to get a melee combat next time. Yeah, we'll save those. That's cool. Yeah, those books bump a whole level no matter the pip cost. It's something that we definitely need to remember. What we've got? We've got a perk on old Ace here. 1 point remaining. Do I want strength or speed? Charisma? Charisma might be good. We do some charisma-y stuff. I think I may... What would help? What does awareness do? It just extra hit chance and perception and range damage bonus, which with the heavy weapons, they're all good things. Luck is obviously always good, and coordination, extra action points. I feel like that's enough for now, though. I'm going to take it in charisma, and then we'll figure out what we want after that next time. The barter, how did that get so high? That definitely doesn't need spending anymore. Big guns would be good. First aid, small arms. Oh, explosives. Can I do? I'm gonna put all this in explosives because this guy could put it in leadership, but we need to be able to defuse bombs without a shadow of a doubt. Confirm. We've got 1 perk point remaining. So the big gun stuff. Extra speed on the... No, that was boring. Ability. Heavy machine gun attack. Oh, that's the one that pins people down. Well, we could. The barter thing. Buying multiple items instead of 1 provides a 20% discount. It's good, but it's not... Is it exciting enough? Nope. So the explosives. What have we got? I've got 1 for fire resistance, because I might catch on fire. I picked a very funny quirk. What do you think of the best starting off? Normal guns, melee. All good. Melee at level 1 is lethal. It's really good. But my advice, pick 1 branch per character and specialize in it. Because you're going to have 6 characters, which is enough to spread all the different branches of weapons over. And you can create more characters very soon on into the story and fill your squad out with custom designed characters. So that's cool. But yeah, definitely specialise. The first time I played, I spread all the skills around. I know I'll have a point in small arms and a point in shotguns and a point in something else. So it sort of covers all the bases. And very early on, you get weapons that require 2 points and something to use. And you think, right, that was the wrong approach. So I re-rolled my characters. But that's how I learned. Oh, look at that. You no longer set off landmines when stepping on them. I'm having that. Yes, I'm having that. We have been down that route before. And as this is the main character who will generally be the one I'll be in control of when we're walking around, yes. Does anyone else need leveling up? I think that's it. Okay, so let's take a look at the quest now. Got a welcome guest. Don't you be my neighbour. Recruit personnel for Ranger HQ, a brig jailer, a medbay doctor, an armory quartermaster, and garage mechanics. Does it say what to do? We build up the base, manage the brig, functional medical bay. There's nothing about the garage stuff, so let's go and do the... Have we got more down here? No, they're completed. Let's go and do and welcome guests. And I don't have an idea... Oh, hang on. It doesn't say talk to, does it? Yes, it does. All right. Meet Rosie Wong at the Sands Lux Apartments. Wait, is this... Oh, that's a different. Oh, it's a different load of apartments. This is the one I actually intended us to do tonight. Can I not mark this on the map somehow? I mean, we kind of know where to go, but it would be really useful. Wait a minute. I just thought something else I didn't do before. We have more lock picking now, so let's go and see if I can rob the sheriff's place.
Hey, are you new around here too?
Yeah, I was just finishing up training when the Dorseys came through.
Actually,
didn't even know what to do.
Let's go solo
They just
in this.
yanked me off the
What have we got?
street, Put a badge on my chest and a gun in my hand. They said I'd
Yes,
train
I'm going to save this in case this goes bad.
They must be
This section looks almost like The Sims. I see what you mean. Yeah. Okay, why have they got a reindeer in the sheriff's lockup? Molotov cocktails. Do we want to be... I don't know if this guy's going to pay any attention to us in here. Oh, he's turned his back. That's good. Let's finish the place off. The drug stash. Am I getting XP for each of these things I unlock or not? No, I guess they're not locked. An interrogation. A flamethrower. Oh, I forgot about the armor mod. We can do that. Get ready to listen to this, by the way.
Don't bullshit me this time, Dorsey. How'd you get into the city?
Fucking Highlander! Done told you them gates were left open!
Oh, this is interesting. That doesn't sound very nice. Okay. And most people are too weak to use my armors, which is a shame. But that was quite nice. I thought we'd go and help ourselves. I like the look of that stove. Just imagine a pot of coffee slowly brewing on there. So that's a nice thought, isn't it, in this cold, wintry place. Look at Darth Sidious here.
Rangers, what brings you here?
What's with... we talked before, I think. Oh, hang on. We need all the gang here. Let's just get them gathered up before we move off. So we're going to the Sands Lux Apartments, and we're going to find ourselves a quest. Do we remember where the Sands Lux apartments were? That noise. The Arapaho Garage, the Market Square, the museum, the Marshall Station. It doesn't actually say. Possibly that one. Little Vegas, Garden of the Gods. Broadmoor Heights. Was there anything in the machine? Oh no, we've been to the machine shop. I think it's here. I think it's there. Hey Rooter, how's it going? See you've joined in good time tonight.
Raid on Little Vegas nightclub.
One of these. Thanks, Cuckoo. How many hours in? What level am I? Is that the level? Is that what it says there? No, that's the armor, surely. Let's see. I am level 6, as it turns out. With that character.
Scandal at Little Vegas nightclub. Rygo linked to
I am level 6 all round. All round. Let's see. So we're heading east if we can.
Maybe
hours? I don't know. This is the 4th stream, so we should be 12 to 15 hours in after this, I think. Is it Sans Lux Apartments? Sans Lux. It does not mean without luxury.
Yeah? This is the Sans Lux Apartments? Who's there?
I'm looking for Wong. The Desert Rangers to see Miss Wong.
What? You're here? I don't believe it. Come in. Come in.
Thank you very much. This might be a trap. Are you sure you want to travel to Sans Lux Apartments? No. Not until I've quick saved it. I have no idea what max level is. I mean, I've been told there's about 50 hours of play in this game through the campaign. So that's a lot of gameplay. Yes, this definitely does not look like a luxury apartment. Pictures of naked women on the beds and bedroom walls. Is that what am I seeing there? Where do they get those really disgusting mattresses from? I've never seen one on a bed ever, thankfully, but those really, those thin mattresses with those horrible stripy covers that you see in all video games and movies. Rosie Wong is waiting for you when you enter, smoking a cigarette. She smiles when she sees you. Her teeth are the colour of caramel corn. Nice.
I can't believe you came. Those goddamn marshals never come. They think I'm a pest. I'm vigilant, is what I am. V-I-G-I-L...
This looks like a real dump in here. Also, she sounds suspiciously like the sheriff. She takes a deep drag.
A-N-T. Anyhow, I hope you're ready for trouble, Rangers, because I got a situation here.
I briefly got to the open world bit, realised I was in the open world bit, and that's not where I wanted to go, then came back. So yeah, I've seen it, but haven't explored.
Oh, come on, Rosie. I always came when you called, didn't I?
You're with the Rangers now, Quan? Well, you were one of the better ones. I'm glad you're out of that marshal racket.
What's the problem with the marshals?
They're bought and paid for. Sure as hell never help ordinary citizens, let me tell you. Unless you pay them extra, but I never pay anybody until they earn it.
Very wise. You from Yorkshire? Why do the marshals think you're a pest?
Because I asked them to do their job. They hate that, the lazy, fat-ass carbuncles. If they never did a lick of work in their lives, it would be too much for them. Ugh.
What seems to be the trouble, madam?
The guy in room 3, Irv. He's not supposed to have anybody else living there, but I hear voices in there all the time. They're always banging on stuff, and I can smell burning and bleach and I don't know what else. Make him stop it or throw him out. Either one is fine with me.
See, I just read that sentence as, they're always banging, and I didn't read the rest, and I had that schoolboy smirk just overcome me. Have you looked inside the room?
I can't. The shifty bastard's put his own locks on the door. That's how I know he's up to no good. Apartment room 3, end of the long hallway. The door's on the right. I know he's up to something. I just know it.
Okay, Rosie. We got it.
Is this, This is very dark, I was about to say. Kathmandu. Did we just... We missed. I was going to charm the animal, but we missed. So, whilst we might be going to room 3, this is an excellent opportunity to completely loot the place. And I can't see any reason why we shouldn't. Oh, evidence.
Alright, Marshals, listen up. If you won't take my noise complaint seriously and do your damn job, then I guess I'll just have to do it for you. There's been strange noises coming out of apartment 3 all week. People yelling and stomping around at all hours, and strange mechanical sounds. They could be making bombs for all I know. You say you need evidence? Well, Irv just left, so I'm going inside and documenting everything I find. Who's there? It's Rosie Wong, the landlady. I was just checking to make sure you were okay. Why wouldn't I be okay? Oh, well, you know, the noise. I'm fine.
I wonder if that's... So it seems like she's a nosy landlady. You like the Bioshock helmet, or that deep dive helmet, or whatever it is. It looks like one of the Minions helmets from Despicable Me. We're going to need repair 5. We never, ever have just the right skill. It's one of the charms of the game, actually. Off. Who? Frank Pappas. I beg your pardon. No one speaks to the Rangers like that. Do we flamethrower him now, or do we talk to him first?
Huh? Get the fuck out of my apartment.
There's an armor crate in there. Okay, that's... We have to get in there one way or another. Well, as it turns out, Frank, there's nothing here worth stealing anyway, so we'll let you be. I like looting stuff. I do. What's this one? Apartment 6. Wicked. Out of range? It ain't. It definitely ain't. Okay, we have. I just specifically bought lockpicking 4 for this very purpose. We'll put that one down to a bug, I think, or maybe it's some story mission. So we'll worry about that later. It doesn't normally cause a problem, things like that. There's apartment 5. This one ain't out of range for whatever reason. What can we find in door number 5? A booze box. That's kind of disappointing. Some takeaway boxes. Booze. Is that it? What was the name of that New Zealand beer I had when I was there? Did it sound like... Spates, that was it. No, I was thinking... I thought for a moment it sounded like Boars, but it sounded nothing like it. Toasters. How? Game, this is a level 4 mission. How are we expected to get all these bloody skills? We might have to come back here. We have to try and remember where they are. That's the challenge. We can get toaster repair to level 4 the next time project manager levels up. If I just blow all his skills on that. Oh, we can't do that. We haven't got level 5. I thought apartment 3 was where we had to go, though. Let me just take a look at the damn quest on this. Enter Irv's apartment and find out what he's hiding. Strange noise in apartment 3. She wants us to break in. Well... Boom. We can just break the door down. Like, oh, I can see. We can get... We get a little bit of a... I could do this with a rocket as well. In that case, I don't need... Can I do this on everything that requires lockpicking? Just a minute. Just a minute. This did not occur to me to do it on chests and things like that. But, I mean, you can do that on Divinity Original Sin, so why not this game? It just never occurred to me. Right.